Today on the Unofficial Hero System Funhouse, we're going to talk about Hero System power limitations, only in alternate identity. The power limitation of only in alternate identity is exactly that. It's only powers, or if GM allows, skills and talents that are possessed by one identity but not the other, typically the heroic identity or the secret identity. Also, it applies if you're going to use a unlosable focus like armor or some kind of change from one form to another, such as shape change or multiform. Unlike other limitations, this one has its own limitations of itself. It has to have extra time, lasting a full phase or longer, but you can't use that as an additional limitation onto this one, and you cannot combine it with foci. A few examples of its use is unlosable foci, such as an amulet or powered armor, which allows the individual to have two identities, a body alteration such as multiform or shapeshift, or a social complication such as a public or secret identity, where the character does not possess certain abilities in one identity but does in others. Another one could be also dissociative identity disorder. For a psychological complication, someone could actually conclude that skills in one identity does not encompass the whole individual. So someone with multiple personalities may have multiple skills, but they're only possessed by one of those personalities. Now for some of my final thoughts on this limitation. I don't see it too often in my games due to most players will go to an actual focus or buy extra time to simulate this limitation for a bigger limitation to make it cheaper than this allows. Also, I've seen in the villains books that they're going, oh, this character bought the focus because of its armor can be taken away from him, or it's a ring that can be taken away, or some other larger limitation. And none of the villains have only an alternate identity. It's great to use it to simulate multiform without having to buy a separate form in itself. You could just buy certain powers, such as a killing attack to simulate a bite, but it's a bite from any animal. So you could just say the special effect is the animal form. I've seen that done before as well. But like I said, this limitation is really cheap for what it does and the limitations put upon it. So remember, as always, consult your GM and be a hero.